A young man is running hurriedly when he suddenly bumps into a girl walking along the road. The girl steps back nervously in fear. The young man says reassuringly, "Please don't be scared. I'm not a bad person." The girl asks curiously, "Who are you? What are you doing here?" The young man replies sadly, "The truth is, I was tricked into coming here with the promise of investing in a factory. They stole all of my money. Could you lend me $1,000? The truth is, I'm the founder of Alpha Group. Once I get back home, I'll repay you 1,000 times over." The girl says thoughtfully, "I don't know whether you're telling the truth or not, but many people in our area have really been tricked into coming here with promises of business opportunities. I have $1,000. I earned it by selling my belongings. Please take it. Maybe it will help you." The young man says emotionally, "Thank you so much. I promise that one day I'll repay your kindness." The young man asks politely, "May I know your name?" The girl replies gently, "My name is Sophia." The girl says warmly, "One more thing. My grandmother gave me this locket. She always said it protects the person who wears it. Please take this second locket. I pray that you make it home safely." The young man thanks her gratefully, then he asks politely, "How can I get out of here?" The girl replies kindly, "Only the people from our village know this way. Come with me. I'll walk you to the way out." Sometime later, a young woman is running hurriedly when she accidentally bumps into a man passing by. The file she's carrying falls to the ground. The young man says apologetically, "I'm so sorry. Are you hurt?" The girl replies calmly, "No, I'm perfectly fine." The young man picks up her file and hands it back carefully, saying, "You must be very smart. You got accepted into such an amazing university." The girl smiles gratefully, thanks him, and walks away. As the young man continues walking, he notices a locket lying on the ground. By then, the girl has already left, so he quickly follows after her. The girl runs to her older sister and happily shows her the university admission letter. The older sister says excitedly, "This is one of the best universities in the country. You're truly talented. I'm so proud of you." The younger sister says sadly, "But I won't be able to go to college." The older sister asks surprisingly, "Why?" She continues confusedly, "People dream of getting accepted into a university like this. You worked so hard to earn this opportunity. Why wouldn't you go?" The younger sister replies tearfully, "I got accepted, but our family's financial situation won't allow it. We don't have the money to pay my tuition. People in the village keep saying it's better for me to get married early or find a job instead of studying." The older sister says comfortingly, "You've worked hard your whole life. Don't worry about the tuition. I'll go borrow some money from our aunt." The younger sister tries to stop her gently, but the older sister leaves anyway. Meanwhile, the young man arrives hurriedly to return the locket and says, "Hey little sister, wait a second. Isn't this your locket?" The girl replies happily, "Yes, it is." She thanks him gratefully for returning it. The young man asks curiously, "Have you always had this locket, or did someone give it to you?" The girl answers softly, "My older sister gave it to me. She just left a few minutes ago." The young man says politely, "I see. I'll wait here for her." The older sister arrives at her aunt's house. She asks her cousin politely, "Is my aunt home?" The cousin replies indifferently, "Mom and Dad aren't home." The older sister says hopefully, "I wanted to borrow some money from them. My sister got accepted into college." The cousin says mockingly, "Borrow money? Absolutely not. As soon as my parents heard you might come asking for money, they left town overnight for a vacation." The older sister asks shockingly, "How is that even possible?" The cousin replies sarcastically, "If you don't believe me, call them yourself. Besides, what's the point of spending so much money on a girl's education? You should marry her off to a good man instead. The butcher in our village is pretty wealthy. Sure, he's over 50, but your family's life would be much easier." The older sister says angrily, "That man is twice my sister's age. I never expected you to say something like that." The cousin replies coldly, "Take a good look at your own situation before dreaming so big." The older sister leaves and goes to her oldest uncle's house. She says respectfully, "Uncle, my sister has been accepted into college. We don't have the money to pay her tuition. Could you please lend us some money?" Her uncle replies coldly, "Lend you money? I just bought my son a brand new car a few days ago. I don't have anything to give you. Besides, with your family's situation, your sister should get a job instead of going to college. She can help support the family or marry her into a good family. That's enough." The older sister says disappointedly, "I understand, uncle. Thank you anyway." As soon as she leaves, her uncle says mockingly, "They barely have enough to eat, yet they're worried about college." The older sister then goes to her younger uncle's house, but no one even answers the door. Feeling discouraged, she returns to her sister. When she gets back, she sees a man standing beside her sister and asks curiously, "What are you doing here with him?" The younger sister replies calmly, "He came to return my locket. When I mentioned you, he decided to wait here for you." The man says gratefully, "I came here to see you. You helped me that day." At first, the older sister doesn't remember. Then she suddenly recalls everything and says happily, "You're the man I gave money to that day." The man replies warmly, "Yes, I am. Thanks to your help, I made it back home safely. Now I'd like to give you a small gift." He takes a bank card out of his wallet slowly and says, "There are $10 million on this card. You can use it whenever you need." The older sister refuses politely, "No, I can't accept this. I only helped you because you needed it, not because I expected anything in return." The man says sincerely, "This isn't about paying you back. I saw your family's situation and I want to help. Your sister is about to start college and she'll need financial support. Please accept it." The older sister accepts the card gratefully and thanks him. The man says respectfully, "There's one more favor I'd like to ask. Please don't ignore me." The older sister replies curiously, "Go ahead. What is it?" The man says earnestly, 10 years ago, when you helped me, everyone else turned their back on me. I was going through the darkest time of my life and you came into my life like a ray of light. If you don't mind, would you allow me to take care of you for the rest of your life?" The woman replies hesitantly, "You're very wealthy and we're very poor. We don't belong in the same world. People will laugh at us." The man says confidently, "I don't care what anyone says. If you don't like me, just tell me honestly. But if you're only worried about what other people think, then please don't." The younger sister says encouragingly, "He's asking you so sincerely. Just say yes." The older sister says softly, "If he doesn't mind our situation, then I have no reason to object." moment. The young man smiles joyfully and promises to keep both sisters happy for the rest of their lives. If this story touched your heart, let us know what you would have done in the comments and subscribe for more heartwarming stories.